5 o'clock at night. We don't usually do these, but I might be missing in action for just a little bit. Got a bunch of stuff to talk about, including the fact that, unfortunately for me, I was in handcuffs the other day, rearrested. What? How the hell does that happen? We'll talk about it in a minute. But at least I'm back out here and I'm back free, no longer in custody. But anyway, we're going to talk about this. I see some stuff going on with little baby. When do you think, that thing might go all the way bad? Might go all the way bad in federal court, but we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Let me see if we get some people in here today. We're going to talk about prison. We're going to talk about true crime. We're going to talk about all the types of things that are going on out there. I hit Amy up. Don't know. We usually don't come in here at 5 o'clock, so you never know what's going to happen over here, right? But if you're in the house, leave a comment. Let me know that you're here. Drew, what's up? I see you the first person to comment. See some hearts flying around, all of that good stuff. But yeah, we're going to get into it, man. Kevin, what's up? Cut myself shaving. Not looking good right there, but we're going to get to it. Zeke said, why'd you get arrested? We're going to talk about it in a minute. Arrested at gunpoint. Like, yo, what's up? Definitely not looking good, right? But I'm here, so we're good. Finally caught a live. What's up? Usually don't do lives at 5 o'clock at night, but I am going to be missing in action for a few days, but I'll probably still be doing some, a bunch of shorts. Had an interview in the studio, man. Things didn't work out the way that they were supposed to work out at the studio, so might have to bring Bill Stacks up there to get things going because I need someone there present to make sure that I'm doing everything right. I'm new to that stuff, so just bear with me. We're going to get it together. The Belmont will be at Saratoga again, the Belmont. Keep fighting the fight, brother. Yes, sir. And then I put this little short video up the other day, man, and we took it down, but that's the reality of prison, right? USP Pollock. Dude ends up getting murked over there. You know what that means, right? According to some of the people that I talk to, some of the people that I deal with over there, someone had actually sent that video to a family member. The family member sent it to me and wanted me to really do a story about the warden over there and how the warden's, causing a lot of conflict, doing unnecessary searches, all of that stuff. I was going to end up doing that short and then come back and do this. What? Okay. Anyway, I see some comments on it. So I would have liked to have done the live and then talked about it. But you know what, man? Sometimes there's certain things you probably shouldn't do no matter what people ask. But, someone's family was like, look, man, they're being mistreated over here. These are the things that are going on over there. And, like I said before, I live that life, so I kind of know, what goes on in that place. I was there. But, sometimes, man, there's a conflict in prison. and we're going to look at this dude, right? What was his name? Ramadan? Ramadan's got a 130-month sentence, got 6 years to the door. What does that mean? That means in 6 years, he's going to be going to the street. Probably about 4.5. He probably would have been at the audio was a bit choppy, man. I don't know what, maybe because I have it leaned up against my computer. Do I have to hold this thing into it? Does it sound better if I do that? Man, I hate doing these lives on here, man. I'm sorry, man. How are we looking now? We're looking a little bit better? Sound better? That's because I got it leaned up against my computer. I probably shouldn't have it leaned up. I think there's like a frequency issue, so we're gonna have to do it like this. I'm not gonna be able to watch the comments. Amy will get the comments. And I bought this thing over here so you guys know that I can just put this thing on it. But just haven't had the time to really do it, I guess you could say. But we're gonna move this over here. I'm gonna put this on here. Let me know if the sound is much better. Eric, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Let me know if the sound is better now. Okay, it's coming in good. So I can't lean that thing up against my computer and watch the comments, right? So Amy will handle the comments. 75 people in the house. So anyway, man, federal prison. We got the studio, man. Everything's good. You know what I mean? Yo, shit, tapped. Oh, shit, stop playing. Anyway, yeah, I mean, look, man, dude's got a little bit of time left. Probably be home in about 5 years. Halfway house, good time, maybe 4.5. 4.5 years, and now it's over with. Dude gets, it's over, man. They put his lights out, hit him in the neck, and, man, you get hit in that neck, man, it's over with. But why? Why does it happen? From some of the people that I talk to, and, I got some friends over there, man, some very important people that are in prison over there. Some guys that got some status over there. And, the word is pretty much that the Muslim community, he did some stuff, violated, and they were like, yo, we're about to run him up. You guys hear stories about running him up. What is running him up? They're about to send this dude up top. That means he's going to PC. They're about to get him out of the jail, right? So he's plotting like, yo, I got to get in the East Coast car, man. I'm from, I think he was from Jersey. Caught his case in North Carolina, but he's from Jersey trying to get into the East Coast car. But there's rumblings like, yo, man, they're about to get at you. You know what I'm saying? Like Muslims are about to do something to you. So then, one of the most dangerous people you could ever be around in prison is a scared person, right? A person that's like, yo, I'm not trying to get nothing done to me. You cannot switch whips at no pen. That's supposed to be the rules, right, White? But I've seen people switch whips before, and I've seen it go bad, and I've seen dudes let people switch whips. Like, wow. I've seen it done, man. You heard about the unsubscribed podcast or angry cop driving info about how Buffalo schools are not reporting when strangers try to snatch kids out? No, I didn't see that, man. So anyway, dudes trying to switch cars in Pollock, they probably don't allow it. You're probably right about that, White. And some people do play politics. Some people play favorites. You do something wrong, you violate the prison code or the prison rules, you're probably out of here. But with this dude, he wasn't out of there, right? He's trying to work it out, but they're plotting on him. So what does he do? He goes in the cell with a Boston dude, whatever, and, from what I've heard, goes in the cell with the Boston dude, and he ups it. He ups that knife on him. But dude was all the way with the business. He had one, too. So what are you going to do when dude pulls out a knife on you? Man, hey, man, dude, listen, I got to talk to you, man, 100%. Matt, hit me up, man. I'm leaving tomorrow, man. I'm leaving tomorrow. Yeah, DJ Delay did a video on that dude. I didn't see it, man. I could do 10 shorts a day if I wanted. But sometimes I think they hurt the channel, man. It doesn't work out for me. But when we get the studio rocking, maybe it is. But we got some big things happening. I promise you that. Amy, you got rid of this dude? What did he do? Message deleted. You deleted message. Oh, yeah. We got to get him out of here. We definitely don't want him around here. But thank you, Amy. Thank you for being here, being on the ball. So let me see. What did I say? But anyway, so the Boston dude gets hit in chest. No. The Boston dude allegedly, the Boston dude hits him in the neck, and pretty much, man, dude bleeds out in the day room. It's over with, man. That release date you had in about 4.5 years, you don't have to worry about the halfway house. It's over. But he ups the knife on the dude, from what I heard. He ups the knife. Okay. Hit me up, Matt. Call me on the regular number, because when you send it on that, whatever it is, Signal or WhatsApp, I don't always see those, bro. So he ups the knife on the Boston dude, like, probably thinks he's going to poke him or whatever, and get up out of there so that he don't get ran up or get stabbed or hit up before he goes up top. So sometimes, they can call it a check-in move, right? That's what you call a check-in move. Dude ups that joint like, hey, I'm going to hit dude, and I'm going to get up out of here. Well, guess what? Dude was with the business, and dude had his own thing and ends him. Hits him in the neck. He's downstairs at the bottom of the steps. He's leaking. He's bleeding. And it's over with. Then the warden has to call his mom and say, listen, sorry to make this call, but unfortunately, your son lost his life today at USP Pollock. One of the most dangerous federal prisons in the country. Not a place that anybody wants to go to, no matter what dudes say. Not, they put you on the bus talking about you're going to Pollock. Dudes are like, no, please, no. But after you've been around a while, you know what, man? It's all the same, right? Whether they're putting you on a bus to Big Sandy, whether they're putting you on a bus to Pollock, McCrary, Lee County. Maybe if you're going to Allenwood, you might be all right. You might be like, damn, I'm going to Allenwood. That's a good thing. Yeah, man, Pollock, man. Pollock's definitely active. Definitely jumping. So, getting gun rights back. I think it's definitely coming. They just won that case in the Third Circuit, where, they're pretty much giving them guns back, right? To people that, it's going to be a big debate, but we'll talk about it on another podcast. I'm sure the Supreme Court's going to weigh in on this, and you're going to find out. Then you'll have states saying it's still illegal in the state, but legal federally. I don't know. We're going to find out, right? We'll see what happens. Oh, that's wrong, in jail. But could you imagine that, man? Imagine, you think, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Dudes do things. They're like, yo, I got to get out of here before they get me. And you're like, well, I'm going to make him my victim. Well, dude decides, you know what, I'm not going to be your victim today. And he hits dude. I don't know how much time the Boston dude had, but allegedly it's a Boston dude. I don't know how much time the Boston dude had, but imagine if he only had 10 years, dude pulls out a knife on you. And I'm going to give you another example. Dude pulls a knife out on you. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You got to pull that joint back out. Because it's either you or him. So now you might have had 10 years. Now these people are going to prosecute you. Remember the dude in Big Sandy I did the documentary on? The DZ dude was really trying to, and he murks the dude, and he ends up copping out to 25 more years. They didn't care the dude was trying to take his pants off him. They didn't care about that. That didn't matter. It did not matter, man. So I mean, when you do stuff like that, you get put in a position where, man, you gotta end someone's life, and really you end yours too. They're probably gonna prosecute this dude. Shouldn't have had a knife in prison. Oh no, okay. Well, what should I do? It's a crazy situation to be in. It's not a situation that anybody wants to be in, man. Don't want to be in it, man. Not everyone playing in there, and people pull that knife. Yeah, scare tactic. Sometimes the scare tactic don't work, man. You try to pull someone's car, they're gonna pull your shit back, man. And sometimes it might be your life. It might be your life. Double tap your screen. Amy says double tap your screen, right? How about the cop that gets hit in the neck in California? What was it, Kern Valley? Dude's doing some time over there. I had pulled up the article. Dude's doing some time over there. He decides, you know what, I'm mad today. Let's see. Malcolm Scott says, you know what, man, I'm going to make me a shank. I'm going to hit the CO in the neck. What do you think's going to happen to him in California? If you ain't already, I didn't read all the stuff on there, but if you're not already doing life, bro, you're probably going to get life over there. They're probably going to beat the brakes off you, too. Those are the things that happen. You know what I mean? Sometimes I want to see what these dudes are saying. What's up, Amy? Everything good? See, Amy's on it, man. Amy's definitely on it. Yeah, man. But sometimes it's your choice if you want to carry a knife in prison, but sometimes you got to, man. Sometimes you got to have a knife. You'd rather get caught with it than without it, right? I've seen a lot of dudes back dudes up, man. They pull that knife out. You get some dudes trying to jump on you. They got knives. Some dudes, you back some dudes up. But one thing about prisoners is prisoners do different things, man. Prisoners do a lot of. I seen a dude on Instagram the other day say the best dudes in real estate are dudes that been in prison because they're not afraid to take risks. They're like, hey, man, let's see what happens. White said my entire time in Canaan, you never owned a knife. You think it would have been different if you were in like Pollock or Big Sandy? Would you have carried a knife? I didn't always have a knife on me, but I had one close by. Not on no gangster shit, but close by. When I got to Raybrook, man, I got a razor right away, just in case. And I was in the FCI. I got it just in case. You never know, man. You never know. You see someone get hit with that razor. That razor's serious. You know what I'm saying? Tapping in, although I got a dip, I'm going to catch this on the rewatch. Never stop, Chad. Never stop. That's what's up, brother. Appreciate you, man. So, also reentry house, man. We're getting that thing filled up. Doing some big things over there. I'm going to talk about me getting arrested, man. I ain't had handcuffs on in years, man. Damn, that shit felt horrible, man. So I go to Detroit, right? I got a dude, man, that's really extended his hand to me there, man. Big shout out to Brian. We're going to bring him on. Bring this brother on, man. Did a bunch of time in the feds. Came home, man, and you see all these dudes on the internet selling programs for real estate. He don't sell no programs. He's really doing it, man. He's a success story. He started out mowing grass, man, looking for a job, couldn't find one. And now when I tell you he's all the way up, he's all the way up. And he's always giving back to the people, man. So big shout out to Brian, bro, my fellow New Yorker. Definitely appreciate you, bro, and everything that you've done for me. So I go to Detroit, right? Looking at some of these houses in Detroit, whatever. And you guys know I'm not real great with technology. I mean, everyone knows that, right? Just ain't got time for it because I'm too busy doing all this legal work over here, trying to get people out of prison. So I haven't made YouTube and technology my thing, right? If you haven't hit the like button at 5:30 tonight, hit that like button for us. Chad, dude, you're telling scared straight stories. They're real stories, man. And you know what? Brian, man, donated money to the channel before and all that. I didn't even know, man. But big shout out to Brian, man. Thank you. Brought a whole bag of sneakers to the reentry house for dudes that didn't have shoes. Big thank you to Brian, man. And he's doing some big things, and he's helped me out a lot. But anyway, so I go to Detroit, and I hit the Siri, right? Like, hey, take me back to Rochester, whatever. Take me to my house. Listening to Siri, make the left, make the right. Next thing I know, I'm paying $8.25. I get into this tunnel. I'm driving through the tunnel, and I get out of the tunnel and it says, welcome to Canada. I'm like, welcome to Canada. I went to Canada a year and a half ago with my wife and kids, no problem. But I don't have my passport on me. And I'm like, shit, man. I try to reverse. The dude's like, no, keep going. Don't move. Don't move. I'm like, what? So anyway, long story short, we get up to the window. The Canadian dude that was doing us at the window. If anyone put out this video, man, if anyone has this video, I would love to have it because I'm sure someone recorded this shit, right? So we get to Canada. Pretty much dude at the window's like, look, man, I got to send you guys in, man. There's a hit on both of your names, whatever. Me and my brother over there. So we're like, all right, cool, whatever. We go in there. We're in there for like an hour and a half. Kind of nasty, like making us just sit there. And you get this feeling in your stomach like you're in jail, like you're in a holding cell. You're like, damn, man. And then you start thinking about shows you've seen. You start thinking about Trump. You start thinking about the Canadian and Trump thing. Like, damn, these people don't even like us no more. Like, what's up? Why am I still sitting here? Finally, they call us up there. They give us some papers, and we got to sign off that we're not allowed in Canada. And the dude's real nasty, bald head dude, man. Real piece of shit. You know, I thought Canadians were liberal. This dude was a real POS, right? He goes, neither one of you guys are allowed in Canada. So get the fuck out of Canada. And don't ever fucking come back the rest of your fucking life. You understand me? And I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, damn, homie. You're talking to me like that? I'm like, hey, man, I'm a father and a husband. I own a business. Like, damn. But I don't really want to say shit, right? So I want to get out of here, man. I'm in the jail. I feel like I'm in jail. I'm not free to leave. I want to leave. So finally, yeah, you just had this big thing in Vancouver. Finally, they let us leave, right? They searched the car. They confiscate some shit. And they just destroyed my car. Damn, man. So I'm back. So they confiscate shit and they give us the paper and they let us go. He's like, when you get across the border, I had a picture of my passport on my phone. He said, show him your passport. You should get through, whatever. All right, boom. We get to the United States side 2 minutes later. 2 minutes after they just had us in holding and searched our vehicle, all of that. We got this Muslim dude over there. He's a Muslim American dude. I know bullshit. I'm just telling you. I can tell dude don't like us. He's being nasty. And he's being really nasty. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, shit don't seem right. Then I hear this beeping sound, right? I start looking around like, oh shit, I see all the cops running. I'm like, oh shit, where are they going? Like, I'm looking to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? No. I don't know Russell, man, or Gary. I'm like, oh shit, they're running towards us. I look at dude, I'm like, damn, bro, you hit the alarm on us? He's like, I got a hit on both of you. He's like, are you a citizen? I'm like, man, I'm white as Casper the Ghost, homie. What you talking about? Yeah, I'm a citizen, bro. What do you mean? Where do you think I'm from? And the cops are running. They got the AR-15s on us. They got the pistols out on us. These are the Americans. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like talking shit to dude. I'm like, damn, bro, you're on some bullshit, homie. Like, you hit the button, bro. I just gave you the paperwork. They just searched us over there. We're a threat? They take us out. They handcuff us. And my brother's getting... Now we're in the U.S., bro. My brother's all the way with the business, bro. Not me. I'm just trying to get home, man. Yeah, they're nasty, bro. They were nasty to us. But the Americans were even worse. We're in Detroit. Immigration on us. La migla! Oye, la migla! I should have started screaming that shit, man. They might have tried to take me to El Salvador. You know, with all this shit going on, I don't want to play games with nobody, man. I'm like, I'm actually telling the dude, like, damn, homie, you pulled the button? Like, are you serious? You got my paperwork. They just searched my car. They just patted me down. You know I ain't got no weapons. So they take my brother out first, got the AR-15 on and pistols. So if anyone has this video, I'd love to have it. Like, if you were crossing the border on, what the hell's today, Monday? On Saturday, in the Detroit border to Canada and coming back into the U.S., and you video, all these people are looking at us, right? Taking us out. And people are like, damn, they're probably wondering, like, yo, they thought they caught something. They're like, zoom, tune into that thing right there. Woo. My son was in my office and left his lollipop here. Damn. Don't lie, Chad, it was yours. No, it wasn't. Anyway, so they end up grabbing my brother. My brother's, hey, man, get your fucking hands off me. He's talking shit to him. We're in America, in the United States now. And he's like, hey, man, I ain't done shit wrong. And I'm telling these people, like, man, I'm a business owner, a father, a husband. I ain't been arrested in 25 years. I haven't. I've only been out for almost 5, but I haven't been arrested in 25, right? Well, maybe 22. And I'm like, damn, man. He's like, and dude's telling me, he's like, well, we got a hit on your brother, armed, dangerous individual, all of this. He had an investigation, years ago for some bunch of gun stuff and all of that bullshit. But anyway, then they got him tagged as a gang. He's like, he's a gang member. How do you know him? I'm like, bro, it's like my brother. It's my best friend since we were kids. He's like, he's a gang member. I'm like, come on, bro. Yeah, like gang member my ass, man. That shit's rap. Damn, Mike, I'm sorry that it sounds like that, bro. Look at all this shit on me, man. That's all the ink from my stamper. I gotta jump in the shower, man. But anyway, man, they take us out at gunpoint, leave us in there for about an hour, and then they finally let us go. If you read this, double tap the screen. I don't know what happens if I double tap it, but Amy says double tap the screen. So anyway, man, we end up getting, pretty much at gunpoint. They finally let us go, man. And I'm like, yo, bro, you know how to get home? Because I'm not putting Siri back on. Don't take me through the Siri things. Yeah, I don't know, bro. When I get back from where I'm leaving the country, man. When I get back, I'm buying a new phone. I'm not going to Canada, I promise you that. But I might do a live from over there, man. I might do a question and answer and bring my wife on. We might do a live, me and my wife. Should we do that? I think I've seen other dudes do that before, right, in the past? Maybe me and her will come on and we'll do a live. But anyway, man, just a little live today, man. We'll probably be back on these shorts in the next day or two, man. Everybody keep your head up, man. Just wanted to check in tonight, let you know that, just a little bit busy. He was in Kentucky. It was a Jewish guy named Rabbi that was a great jail lawyer. D-Nice, I know you, and I know who the rabbi is. I don't know if the rabbi was that good or if he was just tricking people. Hey, my uncle just passed away. He passed away in a boat accident. He was an amazing person. Could you shout out Sam? Sam. We're going to make him shout out to Sam, bro. But I don't know if you're trying to trick me. Is that a trick, Amy? Tell me right now in the comments. Because some people try to get me to say stuff before on here. Like they write stuff in the comments trying to trick me. You know what I'm saying? Don't trick me. It's like my son says, I trick you, Dad. But anyway, man, how you get into Canada, Chad? I thought you can if you... Yeah. I mean, I didn't know, but I got in there a year and a half ago. Went over there with my kids, my wife. And this time, man, I was with my homie, and they're like, yo, you armed and dangerous. You were the armed and dangerous dude. Get out of the car. I'm like, okay. Just say Sam. Okay. But anyway, listen, man. Everybody have a good night, man. Blow on the Razor Wire TV. We'll probably do it live from where I'm going. Guess where I'm going? Who? Can anyone guess where I'm going? What country will I be in? Maybe I'll do a live from there and we'll see if you guys can tell where I'm at. Got some big things happening, man. Big shout out to Brian. Big shout out to my boy Ben, man. Without him, the reentry house wouldn't be going. Reentry house is finally really starting to take care of itself. It's starting to wind. It's starting to look good. Dudes are doing good there. Some brothers have donated food and money, man. We appreciate you. Thank you for everything, man. Boston guy looking out. Appreciate you. You want me to say your name? If you're watching this, bro, tell me, and I will. If I'm allowed, if you want, some people are funny about it. All right, so look, man. Everyone, man, have a good day, man. Tell your kids that you love them. Tell your wife that you love them. Let people in your life know how important they are, man. Blood on the Razor Wire TV. Until tomorrow, we're out.